coronapocalypse. And I'm sure you all noticed that. Seems like things are beginning to break free a little bit here in Texas. They're going to start opening up some stores, some malls. You know, some people are deciding it's too early to open up. Other people will decide it's too early to go out to these stores, churches, and so on. You know, I've been thinking about this, and we live in a land that was founded on freedom and liberty. We allowed the government to start this lockdown too early and have allowed them to carry it on too long and take away too many of our freedoms. And we need to stand up for our freedoms and see that we get them back. In that vein, we have the freedom of choice to decide whether or not we want to get out into the situation where it is right now. If you don't feel safe going to the stores or the malls or the beaches or wherever, don't go. Don't deny that right to other people. It's liberty. It's a freedom of choice that we all should have. So, I'm still here. You're still there. We'll get to see each other person to person here soon enough. In the meantime, stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, don't go where you don't want to. Don't let other people stop you from going where you think you should be able to. It's a real delicate balancing act that we, the people, have to walk right now. We have to be careful how much we allow the government and government authorities, how much we allow them to dictate to us and take away our freedoms. I've seen various places where I think they've overstepped their bounds, overstepped their authority. And it's up to we, the people, to speak up, take a stand, and make sure that that doesn't happen. I got an email earlier today from one of my favorite music suppliers. I get tracks from them when I sing, and they have a karaoke contest using their tracks. So a little later in this video, I will splice in the karaoke video that I made for them. I hope you'll enjoy it. It's a lot of fun to do that. In the meantime, as I said, stay safe. Watch who you're around. And just enjoy the peace and quiet. Because when this is all over, everybody's going to go nuts. So let's see how this video is going to turn out for y'all. I hope you enjoy it.
He knew what I was when he made me. He saw the sinner I'd become. Yet he knew he had grace that could save me. His latest work of art had just begun. He started with an old dirty canvas. My sin left me tattered, bent, and marred. Then the artist turned his light upon my sadness and began to wash away the blackest part. When all the stains were gone, he started painting with colors that I'd never seen before. Then with joy he was ready to display me, to show the world what the cross was for. A masterpiece of mercy, a miracle of grace. When the master sees one hurting and wipes the pain waves. The canvas of the artist becomes a holy place for a masterpiece of mercy, a miracle of grace. Now I'm getting ready for heaven. Every day makes me want to go, but the artist hasn't stopped, he's still painting, and when he's finished, he will take me home. A masterpiece of mercy, a miracle of grace. When the master sees the hurting and wipes the pain away, a canvas of the artist becomes a holy place for a masterpiece of mercy, a miracle of grace. The canvas of the artist becomes a holy place for a masterpiece of mercy, a miracle of grace.
Well, that was the video that I submitted for the karaoke contest. We'll see how it does. I don't know how much longer this is going to go on for all of us. I don't know how many more of these videos I'll make. A lot of that depends on y'all and how much response I get, whether or not you're interested, whether or not this is of any entertainment or encouragement or value to you. Today is Thursday. The weekend is coming quickly. Sunday is church. I hope you go to church. I hope whether you go in person now that some of the churches are opening up or continue to worship online. I do believe that the gospel has been presented to more people in the past few weeks than ever before, because all of these churches that have now started video broadcasts of their worship services, this is an amazing thing in this world. We have opened up the internet to the hearing, the preaching of God's Word. Support that. Speaking of support, you know all those little businesses that have provided lunches or food for the medical workers and the first responders in your community? You know all those communities that all those businesses in your community that have done everything they can do. They've made masks. They've supported people during this effort. They've done everything they can. When this all starts to wind down, remember those businesses. They need your support too. This is going to be a tough time for so many of them. And I think we need to remember our local businesses. Yeah, they might have to charge a little bit more money than the big box places, but they care a whole lot more about you than those big box places.